Well, let's see if Black Rose got that response from Z.E.R.O. Lo and behold. And there's one from Leos, too. From Black Rose, reply from Z.E.R.O. Forwarding you the reply from Z.E.R.O. What I wrote on the board is all of the information that I have about Epitaph of Twilight. I don't know anything more, and these are all from a player called Wiseman. He is kind of stubborn, so instead of me being the middleman, it would be smoother if you talk to him directly. He is usually around the area Lambda Dazzling Sages Arctic. Let's go meet Wiseman. We're going to do what we can, right? Sounds like as good of a lead as any. From Leos, stand by. Due to your actions, there is a significant increase in our workload. Stand by for a while. No matter what happens, do not move. Sorry, Leos, but I can't do that. And just to get a bit of a refresher before we head into talk to Wiseman, we're going to read through the Epitaph of Twilight topic again. Epitaph of Twilight from Z.E.R.O. It seems to be popular these days, so I put up a new topic. Epitaph of Twilight is an online work that was on some novel-related site. It was popular in certain circles, but the site it was on bit the dust, so I couldn't gather much information about it. Fragments of the text data apparently got traded for a lot of money among the diehard fans. But I don't know if that's true. The entire thing is just filled with mysteries. If anyone knows anything, please post. From Moonsea. What is it about? From Z.E.R.O. It's a story about the people searching for the Twilight Dragon that will save the world from being destroyed by the abominable wave. That's all I know. Well, let's see what we can get from Wiseman then. Right, I'm not gonna because I ended the last stream getting the third memory. Of course, we're gonna go with our tried and true team.
Okay, here I come. Alrighty, I'm coming.
Actually, there is one thing that I want to check first.
Not today. Not today. You really could have just waited until the Lambda server became available to pick up the Spiral Edge.
Whatever. Let's see, Master Blades with Thundercoil and Twin Dragons on Crit. Alright. And then Hellscape, which I have. I mean, I'm just gonna pick this up for hell of having it.
Sandro, your weapon is also here. Come on, man. You could have waited.
Let's see. Don't think there's really anything else here worth getting. And then I'm just gonna store the rare weapons just for the sake of having them. Yeah, I'll pick up a few more. Lambda Dazzling Sages Arctic. According to Z.E.R.O, Wiseman, whose knowledge about the Epitaph of Twilight is in this area. We do also have some Epitaph fragments, so... Epitaph 00. Shunning the field broken by wave, a shadowed girl whispers, "Surely I will return." Alas, the truth unbeknownst, awaiting her at journey's end, eternal mourning for her land. Epitaph 01. When the finger points to the yonder moon, the fool will look at the fingertip. This one, unfortunately, can't be read. Doesn't look like there's a ring of mist here, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Oh, okay. You guys just came out swinging. Oh wait, that's not a bin. All right. I know you've got. There we go. Oh! Magic tolerance! That... Okay, that makes sense then. Oh, shit. Okay. Wasn't expecting them to hit that hard. Well, there goes the rigged seam. One kite then. Black Rose, you got... No, you're Earth Element. Right. Okay. Nice. But still, ow. Oh great, there's more of them. Alright. I'm already starting to get sick of these starving ogres. How many cordyceps do I have? Oh yeah, I need a lot. Holy. Oh, good thing this area is full of them. I'll grab them after this. I made that call instead of trying to grab them beforehand. Oh, okay. In that case. There we go. I think you have that already, though. Roll. No, right, I gave you the Geist Ring. Which is already just infinitely better anyway. Oh yeah, Black Rose. How many party subs do I have now? 10. I think that's fine for now. come across another area with more, I'll just pick them up there. Oh shit, there are 3 of you. Okay. Drunken, okay. Hands of Ebony, do you have that right now, Black Rose? Yes, you do. 49, right. Yeah, I think I need to see about getting that upgraded. I know what I can give her. Unfortunately, I gave it to Marlowe. So I'm gonna need to find another one somewhere else. Ooh, I love that elemental hit.
Bearcat egg.
Golden egg.
Alright, we did end up having to use one at some point. That's 30. I mean, I can give it to you just for some spell variety.
Their cat egg. Their cat egg.
That's pretty good for now.
Their cat egg.
Oh boy. Black Rose, why were you running into a wall?
Their cat egg.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not a good combo. Alright, let's take up that. There we go. And there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have a fire one. Alright, whatever.
Blazing green. Blazing green.
Ooh, okay, no, you do hit kind of hard. And of course, topmost empty room is where the story continues. So, pick up the god statue. Segment art. Ooh! Ooh! Alright. Oh, shit. Okay. By ROM and decor. Okay. Okay, I'll definitely hold on to that. I'm probably still not gonna take off the Kage Yuzen because that is just really freaking strong as is.
Their cat egg.
Of course. There you go, Mistral. Nice! Level 46. That's what, 3 levels? From one area? That's real good at this point in the game. Okay. And Black Rose already has better with the rare greaves, but I can probably give that to someone else. Or I can hold on to them for mutation.
Thank you for today.
Hi, Edajima.
Nice doing business with you.
You want to trade as well?
Hi again, Steve Bloom.
I want to ask about the Epitaph of Twilight.
The Epitaph of Twilight. That information won't be cheap. This is business. Supply and demand. I'll give it on condition.
What kind?
Let me see. Give me some time. I'll give you the details by mail.
I understand.
We'll wait, so make it cheaper.
Yes, exchanges are like that.
Nice work, Black Rose. Well, I guess now. Oh, hey, look at that. But first... all the spells. No, hold on. I'll just put all of those into storage then. Because all of you are going to be incredibly useful come outbreak. I think I can sell those and be fine. As for that. Right, hi Artisan Souls! Woo! Yeah, I think that'll be worth it. And then I can sell the Mage Souls then. 61 will be a good buffer for a while. From Wiseman. Exchange. I will get right to the point. The Spark Sword is somewhere in Lambda, Blooming Promised Walkway. I will exchange information about the Epitaph of Twilight for it. Huh. Alright.
Okay, here I come.
Sure, same party as always.
Alrighty, I'm coming.
Lambda Blooming Promised Walkway. Area where Spark Sword is hidden. Trade it with Wiseman for info on Epitaph of Twilight. Ooh, that is a pretty high level area. A pretty decent level area for us. Hold up! Wiseman? Hmm.
The Spark Sword is in this dungeon.
Huh. Alright, just checking stuff. Let's see. Yeah, you're fine. Mistral, though. Put that on. Alright, now we get to have a little bit of fun here. Hi, Temple Knights. Well, good thing I've got a bunch of moons, because... No, even though you're Magic Connor, you are weak as fuck to these things. Yeah, okay. Mistral? Finally, heal yourself. Actually, can I get anything from you? Other than virus cores, but okay, whatever. Bone armor. Alright. Again, what I've got on guide so far is still better. Hey, Grandpa.
What?
Yeah, that's what will probably be a little better. Okay. Those things are gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh! Okay, that's why. Right, they're stupid fast. Black Rose, could you please take care of that thing? Mistral, I thought I put you on first aid! Okay. Have fun with that, Black Rose. Never mind. Alright, Mitchell, do you got any dark spells? Yes, you do. God, these things suck. Alright. Well, fuck. Mistral. First aid, please. Ah! Oh, shit. Get out of here. Alright, these people have to tolerance, so this one can't do shit. Don't you dare. These things are like floating blenders. I think I might check them later if they drop anything interesting from data drain. Right. Ah! Okay. Uh-oh. No, not standby. Right, fire tolerance, so... Sure. There we go. How many triggers I got? Nah, I've got a bunch of them. I don't need to worry. Gonna need you to go fast on this. Board killed me! I don't... Snowburn hit. Right. Go. There we go. There we go. Oh, okay. There we go. Eh, not that I mind. There we go. Oh, thankfully it's just one. Go for it, Black Rose.
Long drive! Blazing wheel! Blazing wheel! Long drive!
Okay. Uh-oh. Nice try. I'm not letting you hit Mistral. Let's take care of the one closest. Actually, yeah, I should change it to. Through battle.
Long drive! Blazing wheel! Blazing wheel! Long drive! Blazing wheel! Blazing wheel! Long drive! Blazing wheel!
Oh, you're gonna break out of its sleep soon. Yep, there it is. Alright.
Long drive! Blazing wheel! Blazing wheel!
Oh, great. Right.
Moving ready! Moving ready!
There we go. And with that, I think we're gonna go for a quick break. And we're back. Now let's go and find that spark sword. Yeah, I see you coming this way. Not a chance. Nice. Should be, what, 46? No, 47. Pretty good.
Amateur egg.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh. Fuck. And Mistral. Oh! Fuck me! Oh, that sucks! Oh, that sucks! Alright, Mr. Okay. First aid first. Wait, no, I know that's one. Black Rose. Real quick. Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay. Fuck! Not good. Shit, not good. And, yup. Okay, that's what I thought. And there she goes. Okay. Oh yeah, go fuck yourselves. aid. Rose and
Blazing Green! Blazing Green! Long Drive! Blazing Green! Blazing Green!
you leave her alone. Alright. Well, at least that'll be good money by the time I'm out of here.
Amateur egg!
Okay. Oh. Shit.
Move it ready! Move it ready!
You knock that off.
Move it ready!
Kestrel. I got that little shit in the corner. And Black Rose, go to town.
Long Drive! Blazing Green! Blazing Green! Blazing Green! Long Drive!
Nope.
Move it ready! Long Drive! Blazing Green! Blazing Green! Long Drive! Blazing Green!
There we go. Nice.
Move it ready!
Rose, focus on that.
Long Drive!
And Mitch will take that one out.
Blazing Green! Blazing Green! Long Drive!
Alright, you can stop bouncing. Wait, why am I getting both wood and earth element scrolls? Yeah. Whatever. Oh, right.
Golden egg. Blazing wheat. Golden eggs.
Yeah, Wood Sprite and Stone Storm. Huh?
Remember.
Like, the Wood Sprite makes sense. This is a wood area. Why was I getting Stone Storm though?
Long drive.
That's how they can't use the scrolls because they count as magic.
Blazing wheat. Long drive. Blazing wheat.
Shit!
Remember.
I'm gonna stop you from going after Mistral first.
Long drive. Remember. Blazing wheat. Blazing wheat. Long drive. Blazing wheat. Blazing wheat. Blazing wheat. Long drive.
Oh,
Remember.
nice try. Nice work, Black Rose.
Golden egg. Blazing wheat. Blazing wheat.
There it is. Yeah, it's still weird that there's... Why is this a big empty... Oh... No, I do think this is a case where we still go to the god statue. Alright, we'll stick on first aid. Alright, now, Mistral. Gotta count this thing. Okay. First aid. Okay, no, I need to step in real quick.
Swirling dark! Swirling dark! Swirling dark! Swirling dark! Swirling dark!
Back present. Not sure how good your magic is for that, but any extra elemental hits will definitely help.
On down! Swirling dark!
There we go. Virus core. Oh. And now we just fill it with water.
Hoorah! Hoorah! Hoorah!
Well, there we go. Okay, no, never mind. I guess we do get it from the dragon. Well, either way, I'm gonna have to come back for that treasure.
We got the item we were looking for. Let's go meet Wiseman.
Wiseman is probably still there. Let's give this to him.
Yeah, I'll come back to do this another time.
Huh? Ball monk?
Oh.
Do you understand? Give this to...
Oh. Huh. How interesting. Well, at least I can throw stuff to sell. Let's get my money back. Oh. Oh yeah, that's a good bit of money back. And then... Right. Yeah, actually I can give that to someone later, and someone might get a use out of that. I don't think I need any more fairy orbs, so I think I'm good for now. And thankfully I don't need to worry about doing the field for that previous area again. I can just take a grunty and go right for the dungeon. We're still gonna go back through this though, because hey, treasure is treasure, and that means money. Oh wow, 2 chests. Sure, we take those.
Golden egg.
Yeah, more money's just that damn good. These things. Well, at least I'm stronger, so they're not as much of a pain in the ass. But still. Get back here. Get out of here.
Deathbringer! Left on! Left on!
Mr. O, did you really just use all of your antidotes? Alright. No, you didn't run out of antidotes, so why weren't you using them?
There, cat eggs. cat eggs. They're cat eggs.
Alright. There it is. There we go. So it was likely because of this dungeon that I had the misconception that none of the god statues in the original dot.hack games respawn like the Geo ones do. It's just specifically the story ones that don't respawn. Otherwise, any that you generate yourself will spawn, will get their chest back, no problem. And we'll randomize between 1 and 5 items. Well, it'll pick it'll pick 1 out of 5 items in its selection pool to spawn in the chest.
Bearcat egg. Bearcat egg.
Kite gave Spark Sword to Wiseman.
It is indeed the Spark Sword.
Isn't it? Okay, now give us the information like you promised.
I must ask you first, who are you?
What do you mean by that? We gave you the item and now you're complaining?
I will honor my promise. It's just, it was a protected area. I'm intrigued.
Ugh! You deliberately chose a protected area to test us! That is so not cool!
I wouldn't necessarily say it was a test, Black Rose. Because if it's a protected area and he knew that, it's likely he was trying to tell you to fuck off. However, considering the kind of people that usually associate with the Epitaph of Twilight, yes, it also could have been a test of like, okay, let's see how you go about getting in there to get it. So it could be one of those two. But I'd almost want to say that it's more than likely Wiseman was saying, look, I don't want to give you this information, so I'm gonna send you to an impossible area so you can't fulfill your end of the bargain, and I don't have to fulfill mine. But since we came back with what he asked for, he's like, oh shit. Okay.
Well, I guess it seems that way. If it's all right, will you tell me?
Kite explained the situation.
I see. This world is indeed. This is all very interesting. I didn't know Orca of the Azure Sea was in that condition. All right. If that's the case, then I will help you. I apologize for testing you.
You now have Wiseman's member address. No, this is not me screwing up by saying that that Marlowe was the last character that we could recruit. Marlowe's the last character that we can recruit who actually has an email chain. Wiseman doesn't get an email chain until Outbreak, so he technically doesn't count.
I will send you the data that I have on the Epitaph of Twilight by mail. And take this.
You now have Spark Sword.
What?
Your tale was much more interesting than the item.
And Wiseman would go on to become Yata in .hack GU. Yeah, I can run that. Definitely sell those. Sell those for sure. Check what I can drop off. No, that's light armor, so I can sell that. That's ebony. Sure. Dark, sure, and then that I can sell. Hold on. Okay. You away. Yeah, sure, I'll still store that. Let's sell these because I don't need them. I'll pull out all these old things to sell. Sure, I'll sell that too. Sell that. Those. Those. May as well clear out some of the storage space. Let's see. That one. Absolutely sell that. Two of those. Alright. Then I can keep the others to do a little bit of messing around. Oh, new stuff on the board, but we can take a look at that later. From Wiseman, the Epitaph of Twilight. The promise stands in the epitaph. Unknown where the cursed wave was born. After the stars doth cross the heavens, the sky in the east doth darken, and air doth fill with mourning. From the chosen land beyond the forest, a sign of the wave comes. Riding the wake is Skaith, the shadow of death, to drown all that stands. Mirage of deceit, Innis, betray all with the flawed image, and did aid the wave. By the power of Magus, a drop from the wave doth reach the heavens, and creates a new wave. With the wave, Fidel, the power to tell the dark future. Hope darkens, sadness and despair rules. Gore schemes when swallowed by the cursed wave. Maha seduces with the sweet trap. Wave reaches the pinnacle, and escape none can. Tarvos still remains with more cruelty to punish and destroy. And with the turbulent destruction after the wave, only a void remains. And from the deep within the void arrives Korbanek. Perhaps then, the wave is just a beginning as well. There is a high probability that the monsters you encountered were Skaith and Innis. However, no more assumptions should be made at this time. You should contact the legendary hacker, Helba. She is based in the net slum. East, north, south, west, north. Gates to paradise will open. It is a spell to reach net slum. May the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you. From Black Rose. What the? You read Wiseman's mail, right? I'm totally lost. What the hell is net slum? What is this spell? You got any clues? I think that's a good spot for us to take a quick break. And we're back. So now, I'm going to go into a bit of a lore dive on the Epitaph of Twilight. Because now it's come into play. The Epitaph of Twilight, in the lore of dot.hack, is an old poem that was, well, not an old poem, it was, in series, it was written around, oh, what the hell was it? Around, between 1996 and 2004. Again, within the alternate timeline that is dot.hack. And it was written by a woman by the name of Emma Wayland. We actually saw her name in the beginning of dot.hack Infection, associated with the Epitaph of Twilight, with a rather lengthy quote before we went into the game. The quote, just to reiterate the quote so that it's relevant, yet to return the Shadowed One, who quests for the Twilight Dragon, rumbles the dark hearth, and Helba, Queen of the Dark, has raised finally her army. Aperon, King of Light, beckons. At the base of the rainbow do they meet. Against the abominable wave, together they fight. Alba's lake boils. Light's great tree doth fall. Power, now all to droplets turned in the temple of Arche Kelm, returns to nothing. This world of shadowless ones, never to return, the shadowed one, who quests for the Twilight Dragon. And from Wiseman, just to repeat that, unknown where the cursed wave was born. After the stars doth cross the heavens, the sky in the east doth darken, and air doth fill with mourning. From the chosen land beyond the forest, a sign of the wave comes. Riding the wake is Skaith, the shadow of death, to drown all that stands. Mirage of deceit, Innis, betray all with the flawed image, and did aid the wave. And by the power of Magus, a drop from the wave doth reach the heavens, and creates a new wave. With the wave, Videl, the power to tell the dark future. Hope darkens, sadness and despair rule. Gore schemes when swallowed by the cursed wave. Maha seduces with the sweet trap. Wave reaches the pinnacle, and escape none can. Tarvos still remains with more cruelty to punish and destroy. And with the turbulent destruction after the wave, only a void remains. From deep within the void arrives Korbanek. Perhaps, then, the wave is just a beginning as well. As for the lore, as mentioned, Emma Wayland was working on the Epitaph of Twilight between 1996 and 2004. Shortly prior to that, in 1996, Emma would cross paths with a German programmer by the name of Harald Hjorwick. And Harald would go on to become the creator of the world. But that wouldn't be for some time. Harald had developed a romantic attraction to Emma, but unfortunately for him, she was already interested in someone else. But he still proceeded to work with her. Just kind of going back and forth between their fields. Harold was more interested in anthroposophy, I believe that's how I'm pronouncing it, which is a little difficult to really go into, but it's more or less like a religious movement of some kind. I'm not really going to go into that, but his whole thing was going into the development of relationships between computers and humans, which is a field that Emma was also interested in, to an extent. She was interested in his talents, while he was interested in her, but they pretty much formed a symbiotic relationship. Emma would work on the Epitaph of Twilight, which she would post online on a private website. Which, if we go back real quick to the Epitaph of Twilight topic, let's see. Yeah, Emma would post the Epitaph of Twilight on not really a novel-related site. It would be her own personal website. That something that websites should be doing these days had protections in its code to prevent people from copying or scraping the text from her stories. the only one who could access anything of the Epitaph of Twilight was Emma herself. Other people could read it, they couldn't touch it. However, Emma unfortunately would not be able to finish it, because that's when Pluto's Kiss happened. When Pluto's Kiss was released into the internet and destroyed the majority of it, it also destroyed the website that Emma was hosting, or had the Epitaph of Twilight on. Weirdly enough, it didn't completely destroy the story. The data for it ended up getting scattered across the network. And even though it wasn't finished, most of the story was still destroyed. Most of the story didn't survive, but there are fragments, such as the 2 that I recited, plus a few more, 2 of which we actually picked up and I went over earlier. Epitaph 00. Shunning the field broken by wave, the shadowed girl whispers, "Surely I will return." Alas, the truth unbeknownst, awaiting her at journey's end, eternal mourning for her land. And Epitaph 01. When the finger points to the yonder moon, the fool will not look at the fingertip. However, it has been revealed in, I believe it was the Epitaph of the New Testament, which is an information book released alongside a special edition of dot.hack Link, with an interview between Kazunori Ito and Hiroshi Matsuyama. But not only that, there are other media. There are external media of dot.hack that actually do correct this. One of which being Volume 3 of the dot.hack GU light novels, in which the text is corrected to "When one points their finger to the moon, O ye fool, shall gaze upon the fingertip." While Emma was working on the Epitaph of Twilight, Harold Hewick would take inspiration from it almost completely and use it as a basis for making a video game, the game that would become known as The World. But it went through a few versions before that. The version before The World as we know it was called Fragment. But there existed a version before even that. It doesn't have a name, but it is featured in the 2-volume light novel series, dot.hack Epitaph of Twilight. Yes, it was named after the Epitaph of Twilight poem. The main character of the light novel is Lara Hurwick, the niece of Harold Hurwick. And in that story, while Hurwick was working on the game, Lara, during a moment when Harold wasn't present, logged into the game, only to find out that she was trapped inside it, taking the role of the story's focus character, Saya. And so Lara had to go through the entire story, or at least what Harold had adapted from Emma's work, in order to try and get out. And in the Epitaph of Twilight light novel, the part of the epitaph that Wiseman just gave us is the only part that appears within that light novel verbatim. Line for line, word for word. this entire stanza was present. Though in the story of the Epitaph of Twilight light novel, it was found in an ancient text within Aperon's archives. Aperon being the King of Light. We did meet a character with the name Aperon around the end of dot.hack Infection, who gave us the Book of Iron, I believe it was? Yeah, because the Book of Law was the replacement for the Book of Power because of that fake power-up nonsense. And as Helba mentioned at the beginning of dot.hack Mutation, Leos's name for his character is apparently another name that Aperon had gone by in the Epitaph of Twilight. Unfortunately, there is no existing fragment of the Epitaph that's been recorded that contains the name Leos. But it's whatever. There are, of course, still other fragments that we can discover as we continue through the games. We do have that unknown epitaph that we can't read. From... oh, right, this one. We did meet a character of sorts by the name of Sheraton. Sheraton is a character from the Epitaph of Twilight. He is a dragon who essentially guards a lair and interprets signs of the wave. Anyone who attempts to seek him out must answer his riddle. So he basically acts like a... oh, what the hell was it? Sphinx. Sheraton is a dragon that basically acts like a sphinx. He will ask a riddle that needs to be answered in order for him before he'll assist in any way. Though, unlike the Sphinx, who has a variety of different riddles, Sheraton only has one riddle. And once his riddle is answered, he will abandon his lair forever. He was attempting to ask Kite and the others a part of the riddle when we met the character based on him, asking for the end. But since no one was able to answer it correctly, he just left. But in the dot.hack Another Birth light novel adaptation of Volume 2, which is the story of the 4 dot.hack games told from Black Rose's perspective, Black Rose later went back to that dungeon to encounter Sheraton. And the epigraph containing Sheraton's riddle reads out as, "The Keel Mountains traversed at last. We met a dragon that spoke thus. Sheraton am I, who interprets the signs. An answer to my questions give. If you can, complete my role will be, and I will leave this land. Though equally it exists before everyone's eyes, grasp it not one person can. Tell me, what is it?" With the answer being the moment. There is another character that we will meet soon, who is from the Epitaph of Twilight. And there is a little bit of an, there is kind of an excerpt regarding her, or them, no, no, the character is female. My bad. But I'll go over the excerpt regarding them when we get back, or once we meet them. Eventually, around the time Pluto's Kiss happened, destroyed the network, fragmented the Epitaph of Twilight, and after Emma's death, Harold, largely to preserve her memory, continued to adapt what he could remember of the Epitaph of Twilight into the game that he was working on. Though the purpose of working on his game was to create the ultimate AI, Aura. For what purpose? I don't believe it's ever really been explained what the purpose of making the ultimate AI was, other than possibly just to show that he could. But, yeah, I think that does cover a good bit of the Epitaph. Now, for these 10 other emails, we get them at this point if we've maxed out the respective characters' affection. So, from Black Rose, recently. You haven't called me. You need to call me every time you're in the world. I'm logged in just in case you call me. Mistral, you in love? Hey kid, you're probably busy playing and studying, but don't forget to fall in love as well. Love, so long ago. Heroes, team, I think our team play has improved a great deal. I believe we are now brothers. Sandro, sorry. It seems you're helping me out more. It seems like you're helping me out more these days. And I thought I was lending you a hand. From Gardenia. You are sometimes out of it, but you seem to be a good person. I do not dislike you. From Natsume, a question. Am I useful? I feel like I'm just in the way of things. I'm going to try a lot harder, so please call me again. From Moonstone, no subject. Glad to work with you. Marlo. Hey, buy me a drink sometime for all that time you drag me around. Just kidding. I hate other people buying me drinks. From Rachel, no subject. You are my business partner. Let's make big bucks. And from Usagimaru, having fun? So, isn't an adventure with me just filled with thrills and gags? News articles. News of the World. To operate online. Due to a drastic decrease in print sales, News of the World has announced its decision to operate online. At the end of the 20th century, the news publication boasted 10 million in sales, but numbers have recently dwindled to a low of 1.26 million issues. The decision to move online is a desperate one, because as the network age continues to develop and progress, the decline of print media seems inevitable. Other publications have switched to online magazines as well. With this decision, News of the World will serve as a model for all publications and press. News of the World Online will be funded by Ultimate Corp and the CC Corporation. Unmanned Convenience Store. Major convenience store chain Heaven's Gate became the first company to operate a store on full network management without employees. At the experimental store of Suganami County, all products are concealed and customers must select products that appear on a visual panel indicating stock content. The customer uses their own terminal to access the convenience store website and orders are placed via cellular phone. Products are received in a box set up at the counter register. in a box set up at the counter register, and customers are billed through their cellular phone service provider. Since there is no exchange of cash involved and products are not on display, the system is expected to help reduce convenience store burglaries, and the idea is gaining attention within the industry. Storage conditions and store interiors are under 24-hour surveillance, and items are replenished according to need. Contracted officers rush to the scene when emergencies arise. After testing the experimental system, Heaven's Gate plans to deploy the automated stores widely and eventually replace 30% of its manned stores with this unmanned system. Smoking regulation law in deliberation. The smoking regulation law, which made headlines when first proposed, is now the topic of congressional debate. This law will restrict smoking in designated areas. If passed, smoking would be prohibited in public institutions such as train stations, city streets, hotels, department stores, movie theaters, and restaurants. Tobacco companies are lobbying hard against the proposal, and the chances of this law's passage are far from certain. Regardless of the outcome, the price of cigarettes is set to increase at the end of the year. Garbled text t-shirts. Garbled text is a familiar sight for those who use computers. Now, garbled text t-shirts are available in stores. The method is simple. Customers print out a phrase or expression from their computer, then take the text to the store where the contents are randomized. The thrill of not knowing how the garbled message will turn out and being able to wear messages that are unpronounceable has made the product a hit among today's youth. These days, that would be called AI-generated text, and that is absolute fucking garbage. CC Corporation account. Somebody's rich. It's okay that they're making money, but all that money is from us, users, right? Then I wish they would lower the membership fee for the world. Smoking regulation law. Outcast. Smoking regulation law. It'd suck if it becomes a law. I mean, come on. These days it's just filled with no smoking sections, and now they want to make a law? I really hate the government. I agree. If the smoking regulation continues, the only place I can smoke will be my room. I wish instead of just outlawing things, they'd head towards separation of areas. Ultimate. Conspiracy. Even if it isn't a conspiracy, Ultimate did benefit greatly. They now control 100% of the market. I don't know about Ultimate being the perfect operating system. It's acting up lately. And when I hooked up to the game, it got all weirded out. WNC better get their act together. And what we're here for, is this an event character? Strange guy. There was this guy saying something weird at Lambda scattering fossils milestone. He was talking about something called net slum. Is this some kind of event or something? How interesting. Oh, hey.
Lambda, scattering fossils milestone. Lambda, scattering fossils milestone.
I feel like the intent behind this is Blackrose getting excited to, like, actually find information on what's going on. Before we actually head out, though. I need to grab that segment art that I had put away. Come on. No, not store. Come here. Yeah, no, I said I wouldn't get rid of it, but... I mean, aside from losing no damage... it's not too different in terms of stats. I'll still keep a hold of the Kagyuzen though. There. Yeah, Kageyuzen. How am I going on items? No, get more fairy orbs. Absolutely fairy orbs. Holy shit. And a quick safety save. Checking some things. Okay.
Okay, here I come. Alrighty, I'm coming.
Area posted on the board where a mysterious figure was witnessed.
I wonder where the weird guy mentioned on the board is.
Right. Okay. Let's... It's making it thinks it. Mistral, just real quick. Alright, better resistance to their damn thunder spells. Okay. I'm good on Ono Melons.
Ono Melon.
Wait. Oh! Am I hitting the wrong thing? No, you're thunder tolerant. There we go.
Ono Melon.
Yeah. Mistral! Mistral, hurry up. Okay. Wait, right.
Swirling dark! Swirling dark!
There we go.
This spring.
Josh, you in? See?
Momentum. 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 momentum.
Mister, I thought I told you to target this thing. Oh, what are you doing all the way over there?
Momentum.
Oh, shit, okay. Yeah, that works. Don't manage to pay. Alright.
Momentum.
I love doing that. Well, sorry about that, Mistral. October is fine.
Golden egg.
Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, well, I don't have anything that can take care of you. Get back here. Well, what I meant is I don't really have anything that can take care of it quickly. There's no one here who has water skills, and with magic tolerance, Mistral can't do anything. Oh, great, there's some people over here. Alright. So you're the one causing confusion. Get out of here.
Bloody egg.
Sumuchi. Oh, Twin Blades. Ah, hey, I finally have access to a wood element of this. Hell yeah. I'll keep a hold of that for a while. Oh, okay. Nice. You weren't charmed, Black Rose, you were just confused. There is a difference. Charmed is much worse. Oh no, she's saying confusion and charmed are bad. Okay. Yeah, that's whatever. Could be the final floor. Yeah, 'cause there's the god statue. Here's an interesting floor layout. Uh-oh. What do you mean no target in range? Well, shit. Alright.
Golden egg.
Ow! You are with the hangman. Alright, fine. Mistral, you've got a water spell, right? Yes, you do. Go for it. There we go. Get that thing the fuck out of here. Soul Linker. That's a... Huh. Ice Smash. Gun Drive. F4 with Skill Drain. Alright. I mean, I'll probably hold on to that for a little bit. I mean, if it's just you, you are not a problem. There we go. Whew. Oh, that's all the portals. Let's see what the chest, what the god statue gives us. Cursed hands. Okay. Well, the ivory beret is good. Cursed hands. Oh shit! That. Whoa! Oh, that's heavy armor. Okay. Black Rose, what level is your current hand armor? Hands of Ebony. 38. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely give that to you.
Yeah? You sure I can really have this?
Ripped cursed hands. Alright. And here we meet
Dino, I'm looking for something. Do you know where it is?
Plaird, the character that I was waiting for, who is from the Epitaph of Twilight, and there's a bit about her. I'll go into it once we're out of here.
What are you looking for?
I don't know. That's why I'm looking. I don't know. What is I don't know?
Huh?
Yeah, Plaird is an odd one, to say the least.
Hey, you're coming on to us, aren't you? Coming? Not coming? Come or not to come, rendezvous. Rendezvous at Nat Slum. Rendezvous at Lambda Pulsating Worst Core.
Oh?
Rendezvous at no time. Rendezvous if we can meet. Rendezvous, I'm sure we can. I don't know. What's rendezvous? What's search? What's what? I don't know. What's I don't know? We're the ones that don't know. What?
And just like that, she's gone.
Whoa! I totally didn't expect that.
Trash data.
Leos, what did you do?
Debugging. Deleting worthless data. This is also my job. I told you to stay put until ordered to do otherwise.
That wasn't trash data, that was a vagrant AI.
Seems you have friends. But if you don't want to be deleted like him, obey my orders. That is all.
Lambda, pulsating worst core. That's where the net slum is.
Lambda pulsating worst core is added to the word list. Bulma.
Use it.
You now have Virus Core Q. It is added to key items.
Thanks.
I wonder what changed his mind. Oh well.
Well, with that, we're gonna take one last quick break. And we're back. So we have the area word that should take us to Net Slum, and Belmont gave us a virus core. But
So long. Call me ASAP when you go again.
I still have some preparations to make.
Bye now. Today was lots of fun.
First off, now that we're at this point in the game, we can go to the Fulgron's Cathedral one final time for the last memory.
If you both don't stop right there, then I won't be responsible for what happens next.
You go on ahead.
We meet again. Stand still.
Is this a player's memory left behind in the world as well? I wonder what they're doing now.
And the long arm in red in that memory was Krim, who I mentioned last stream as the former leader of the Crimson Knights, alongside Subaru. He ended up leaving because he had disagreements of how the members of the Crimson Knights were operating, and just figured he'd be better off going off and doing his own thing. You now have Memory Long Arm. It is added to key items. You now have Silver Grunty. Let's have a look at that memory. The key to overturning everything. A god that tries to reset this world. I don't like it. I have no intention of being the right-hand man for such a god. And drop this off. Yeah, I can sell those extra hands of ebony. Actually, yeah, I can take the others out too. And considering I did mention a bit about both the Crimson Knights and the Cobalt Knights previous stream, and went a fair bit into the Epitaph of Twilight, like an hour ago, both the Crimson Knights and the Cobalt Knights are from the Epitaph of Twilight. Even though I mentioned during last stream how the Cobalt Knights are basically the debugging team for CC Corp, handling handling any bugged data or hackers running around, stuff like that, while the Crimson Knights are all players who try to keep order from pretty much the surface level. In the Epitaph of Twilight, they're both opposing forces. The Crimson Knights are warriors of the dark, while the Cobalt Knights are warriors of the light. And yes, that is relevant. The Crimson Knights in the Epitaph of Twilight were sided with Helba, Queen of the Dark, and the Cobalt Knights were sided with Aperon, the King of Light. It's also just really funny that the leaders of both groups in the world were both long arms, Krim for the Crimson Knights and Alberio for the Cobalt Knights. Now, to do a little bit more prep work, there is somewhere that we need to go back to.
Alrighty, I'm coming.
Well, am I on? Okay, the third orb will last me. We need to go back to Blooming Promised Walkway so we can get that god statue. And it'll help us get a little bit of extra experience. Oh yeah, no, this is old. I definitely need to swap that out. But it fucks with my physical accuracy so much. Fine. I guess souls this ain't in the game, even though artisan souls are available in the shop. Okay. This is 41. What's the demon cloak? 36. Okay, now. Oh, come on now.
Amateur eggs! Golden eggs. Blazing wheel. Golden eggs.
Oh shit, not you again. Macros, wrong target.
Blazing wheel! Long drive! Blazing wheel! Blazing wheel! Blazing wheel! Move inlet! Long drive! Blazing wheel!
There we go.
Swirling dark!
Okay.
Swirling dark!
Oh, shit. Okay.
Swirling dark! Swirling dark! Swirling dark!
There we go.
Swirling dark! Swirling dark!
Imp earrings. Alright. Make a soul and ivory beret. You want a little bit of something. I mean, I think you already have that. No, you have bat earrings. Yep, okay. Well, easy enough. Just straight up better.
You're giving me this? Yay! One more for the collection!
Mistral's precious. That's all I needed to do there. Let's see. Store the beret. Nothing else. Yeah, I'll store these so I can think about working on. Oh, no, I can sell the socks. I've got a bunch of those. Sure. Yeah, no, I'll try messing around with these a little bit. But I do think that'll do it for today's stream. I'll spend some time off stream taking care of a few more prep things, just getting items and stuff, and working through the Ryu books. But before we go, I just remembered that I forgot to talk about the thing with Claire. After we finish that dungeon. From the Dot.Hack Another Birth light novels, Volume 3, which cover Outbreak, not Mutation, but there's no context listed in the regarding the passage, so not really spoiling anything. But from Mia, the passage is Plaird of the Seven Sisters, falling in love with a human, became a shadowed one, and was exiled from the dark. Hence, her name came to be called Plaird the Fallen. At her wandering's end, she settled in seclusion in Arche Hokar. However, those days may not last. A reunion may come, or may not. Plaird's form vanishes at the coming of the sign of the wave. Although, according to the Dot.Hack Epitaph of Twilight light novel, Plaird was exiled from the light, not the dark, so probably they decided to make a change, like, what was it, 5 years after the fact? 5 years after, or no, from the Dot.Hack Another Birth light novel, it was 4 years by the time the Epitaph of Twilight light novel came out. But that final passage, Plaird's form vanishes at the coming of the sign of the wave. And we just saw Leos destroy Plaird. Yeah, things aren't going to be looking good. But that will be it for this stream. When we come back to Dot.Hack Mutation, I'll have done what prep work I need, gotten the equipment and other items that I need, build out the Ryu books, and we will head to Netslum. Until then, this has been the Azure Guardian. See ya.